In a world where global warming is on the rise and days are becoming increasingly hotter, the noontime ambient temperature in countries like Singapore tend to reach 32 to 33 degrees Celsius, which can become unbearably hot. All of this contributes towards an increased risk of heat injury, fatigue, and heat exhaustion, all of which negatively impact your life. Given the rise in ambient temperatures, the individuals who are most affected by this are those who work outdoors under the sun. This includes construction workers, gardeners, parking fine monitors, and merchandisers. They are most affected because they have to work for long hours under the sun.
A study conducted in 2018 in the US showed that due to the nature of their work, outdoor workers can be affected by heat stress even at temperatures below 32 degrees. The value proposition, therefore, for our primary stakeholders is as follows.
That individuals who work under the sun need a way to improve their thermal comfort in order to prevent heat-related injuries and to feel more comfortable while working. Having initially looked at the problem of thermal discomfort among outdoor workers broadly, we decided to focus on the thermal discomfort faced by construction workers. The reason we picked construction workers as our target market was because they do the most tiring tasks, including loading and unloading materials and equipment, and digging and preparing construction sites, all of which consume a lot of effort and hence high heat levels tend to hurt them the most.
This is likely why a study conducted in the US concluded that construction workers were 13 times more likely to suffer from heat stroke than workers from any other industry. Also, we found out that there are more than 280,000 construction workers in Singapore, meaning that the problem is very significant and it affects a large group of people. Now, given that thermal discomfort affects different people differently, we had to interview the workers to actually understand what they felt and their experiences. We interviewed 12 individuals in the construction industry, and they gave us valuable insights about how they felt.
Based on the interviews, all the workers and supervisors admitted that it was hot and stuffy when working in Singapore, and they felt uncomfortable because of it.
This was confirmed by the fact that companies had already recognized the problem exists and had put in measures to help workers combat heat stress. Now, the limitation of these problems are going to be discussed later, but the fact these measures exist prove that workers currently find it very difficult to combat.
The insights we gained was that they felt very stuffy due to a lack of ventilation, and they felt hot and uncomfortable due to rising body temperatures. The general sentiment among the workers was that they continued to work despite the thermal discomfort because they had no alternative, because they needed to work in order to earn a living, and because there was no effective solution currently available that helped them gain any relief.
So what has been done for this group of people? Even though the problem is significantly known to many of us, can anything be done?
Workers feel helpless, thinking that nothing can be done to improve their plight. However, have people tried to mitigate the problem? Yes, there are policies of frequent rest breaks every 2 to 2.5 hours, and workers are advised to drink more water throughout the day. Some companies also mandate long-sleeve clothing and a rotating schedule for workers working outdoors in the afternoon sun. These might mitigate the problem, but they produce some drawbacks too. While long-sleeve shirts reduce sun exposure, it traps heat within the clothing layer, which one may feel sticky and stuffy.
Feeling unwell due to the heat and the frequent breaks are unproductive and disadvantageous to the company, especially when they have projects to rush. Construction companies need a more cost-effective method to enhance the comfort and productivity of their workers.
Some products which we found included Thai chili, a highly portable device which wraps around the neck and cools the body system. But it would require freezers to continually chill the reusable ice pack. Another product is the bodysuit cooling system, which lasts long, is effective, and keeps the user hands-free. But the suit comes with a bulky and unrealistic cooler tank attached to the back of the user. This makes the product overall unfeasible for use in a construction site.
While there are current solutions to help to solve thermal discomfort, they are unsuitable for construction workers during their work conditions. We then thought of how we could help improve the situation.
How might we improve ventilation for the workers? How might we maintain safety and convenience for workers? How might we keep the energy use minimal when providing thermal comfort to the construction workers? How might we reduce humidity? How might we reduce sunlight shone on individuals or the construction area? How might we limit the increase in body temperature of construction workers? The top two directions that stood out was to improve ventilation and to limit the increase in body temperature.
Hence,
Hence, using what we have found and the harmonies we have produced, our team came up with the following design statement.
Our project aims to design a product which improves ventilation and limits the rise of body temperature for construction workers. Based on our design criteria, our product has to be hands-free. Not like that. Hands-free such that it doesn't limit body movement. Durable, waterproof, and not bulky.
Based on the design specifications, we have generated the following concepts.
Underarm cooler, cooling suit, ground cooling pipe, and many more design concepts. Let's just take 5 for example.
Firstly, a cooling wristband. A wristband which blows cool air up the user's sleeve. It uses a fan to blow air and a Peltier cooling strip to cool the air. Secondly, a backpack with blade fan. A set of 2 blades which emerges from a backpack and acts as a fan which blows towards the user. The large fan also provides a degree of shade. Thirdly, a canopy with fans attached. A canopy with 2 small fans attached to its rim. The fans are powered by solar cells and it blows air into the user's face. The canopy is foldable and can also fit into a holder on the back. Next, a back cooler. There is a set of pipes that run along the user's back carrying a refrigerant to absorb heat from the back. It is connected to a compressor and a power source stored in the backpack. There is a pump to send air through the pipe, improving ventilation to the person's back. Lastly, a neck cooling band. A neck band carrying an airflow through it. Air is pumped into the band using 2 fans at the back of the neck band. The air will be propelled through the holes on the band to the neck, and 2 more fans are used to cool the front part of the neck directly.
After evaluating all the designs based on these criteria, including effectiveness, self-sustainability, weight and user, and many more, it is clear that cooling wristband shows the most potential, and therefore we have decided to proceed with it.
So, presenting our product, the cooling wristband. The wristband that blows cool air up your sleeve.
In our first design, our product included 2 fans and a Peltier module housed within a large shell casing. The device would encapsulate the wrist of the user with their long sleeves covering the bottom half of the device. We designed the product in this manner to suit the long sleeve uniform of construction workers. Our idea was for the fans to funnel air into the device, blowing past the Peltier cooling plate to blow cool air into the sleeve. We chose its location after learning from research that certain pulse points release more heat from the body. These include the elbow, underarm, and neck of the user. By blowing cold air across these areas, we are able to efficiently limit the rise in body temperatures of the user. However, after producing our prototype, we realized that the design was too bulky and would impede the motion of construction workers.
Therefore, we modified our design. We removed the large outer shell which made our first design too bulky.
We decided to replace the outer shell with a fabric which clings to the forearms of the user, making it more comfortable and flexible. Additionally, we decided to use the liquid heatsink to more effectively remove the heat from the arm. Moving forward, we also aim to include real-time workers' temperature feedback for supervisors. This temperature feedback will allow the supervisors to ensure the safety of their workers.